All right, so today we're gonna go over how to do a shoulder tap. So a shoulder tap simply starts in a plank position. One thing that's important to mention is you wanna have your feet at a shoulder width position. The narrower they're going to be, the harder the exercise is going to be. So first start off with shoulder width or a little bit lighter. You wanna keep your core tight, so drive your belly button in. Pretend like you have to pee, hold it in. So basically do your Kegel. From here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift one hand, touch the opposite shoulder, bring it down, grab the other hand, touch the opposite shoulder, and bring it down. So here's what that looks like from the front, right? Lift your hand, touch the shoulder, and down. Lift the hand, touch the shoulder, and down. You wanna be nice and controlled, right? We don't want any of this because that's not being in control of the movement. So the whole goal is to try to keep your shoulders at the same height, stable, and they don't move ideally. Might move still a little bit because it's a really hard exercise to master, but ultimately the wider you go on your feet, the easier it is, versus if your feet are close together, then you really have to lean into it and stabilize. So play around with the width of your shoulder, of your feet, so that you can have enough stability to do this exercise without having to move your shoulders ultimately. So shoulder width to start, touch your shoulder, bring it down. Touch the opposite shoulder, bring it down. That is basically how you do a shoulder tap. Nice and control. If these are a little bit too hard, put your knees on the ground, right? And do the exact same motion. Those are still as challenging as well. So you wanna have ideally your shoulders over your hands. You don't wanna be too far out or too under. It'll be a little bit more too challenging and it won't engage your core as efficiently. So that's basically how you do a shoulder tap.